And our top story this hour coming in from India, the Ministry of Home Affairs has conveyed resignation of Vice-President of India Jagdeep Dhankhar under Article 67A of the Constitution with immediate effect. In his resignation letter, Dhankhar that was tendered to the President of India, Dhankhar has cited health reasons for stepping down as a Vice President of the country. His resignation came on a day when Parliament convened for the monsoon session. His 5-year term as the 14th Vice President was supposed to end on August 10, 2027. Ghanshyam Tiwari, who was in the chair, informed the Rajya Sabha members about the Ministry of Home Affairs notification regarding the resignation of Jagdeep Dhankhar with immediate effect.
प्रश्नकाल के पहले एक आवश्यक सूचना देनी है. The Ministry of Home Affairs wide notification at 22/7/25 has conveyed the resignation of Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar, under Article 67A of the Constitution with immediate effect.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has reacted to Jagdeep Dhankhar's resignation as a Vice President. In a social media platform, Prime Minister Modi wished him good health. He said that Dhankhar got many opportunities to serve the country in many capacities, including as the Vice President of the country. And shortly before he tendered his resignation, Jagdeep Dhankhar even allowed notice of motion for removal of High Court Judge Yashwant Verma over burnt wads of cash that was recovered at his residence. He mentioned in the House and asked the Secretary General to take further necessary steps. The Vice President also administered the oath to new members of Rajya Sabha. He also presided over the Business Advisory Committee meeting as well. Tendering his resignation, Jagdeep Dhankhar expressed gratitude to the President of the country, Draupadi Murmu, for her unwavering support and described their work relationship as soothing and wonderful. He also extended gratitude to the Prime Minister of the country, Narendra Modi, for cooperation, calling his support invaluable. Other Vice Presidents who resigned or left office mid-term includes K.R. Narayanan and Shankar Dayal Sharma, who resigned as Vice Presidents before completing their term to take the office of the President of India, while R. Venkataraman served as Vice President for 3 years, after which he was elected as a President of India. V.V. Giri resigned as Vice President after being elected as the President. Parallelly, Congress Jairam Ramesh said that Dhankhar's resignation is shocking as it is inexplicable. In a post on social media platform X, Jairam Ramesh said that he was with the Vice President alongside a number of other MPs till around 5 p.m. on Monday. He had spoken to him over the phone at 7:30 p.m. IST, concluding that there is far more to this unexpected resignation than meets the eye. In fact, the Congress leader even referred to the Business Advisory Panel meeting that took place at 12:30 and 4:30 p.m. local time on Monday and said that Leader of House and Rajya Sabha JP Nadda and Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju did not attend the second meeting. The Congress leader also claimed that Jagdeep Dhankhar was not informed that the two ministers were not attending the Rajya Sabha meeting, adding that something quote-unquote very serious had happened between 12:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. local time. However, JP Nadda has refuted the claims by the Congress, saying that he and Kiran Rijiju were busy with some other parliamentary work and had informed the Vice President beforehand. In fact, just a couple of days ago, Dhankhar had even asserted the sovereignty of India, stating that all decisions are made by the country's leadership.
Don't be guided by narratives outside. All decisions in this country, a sovereign nation, are taken by its leadership. There is no power on the planet to dictate India how to handle its affairs.
And a quick look at the political reactions that have been coming in on the resignation of Jagdeep Dhankhar as a Vice President.
Only he knows the reason. We have nothing to say on this. Either the government or he knows. It is up to the government to accept or not his resignation.
I am not going to speculate, reasons as to why he has resigned. He has said that it is because of health reasons. So I don't want to speculate. But yes, I can say this, that he perhaps was one of the most proactive chairmen of the Rajya Sabha that we have seen over the years. And he would always persuade members on this side and that side to work with each other, for ultimately we work for the country. And he always advised us to do so.
If he's not well, then he should get treatment. I'll pray to God that he gets well soon. This is very shocking. The health reasons that were cited. Discussions are going on across the country and everyone is saying that it cannot be due to health. There might be another reason which has not come out. The people of Rajasthan are in shock because he is from Rajasthan.
And joining us on the broadcast is a senior journalist, R.K. Upadhyay. He's joining us live from Bengaluru. Mr. Upadhyay, appreciate you joining us on the broadcast. First up, as a political analyst, how do you see the sudden resignation playing out both for the government as well as the opposition?
I think this is a very surprising development which has taken the country by surprise because, the timing is very odd. We don't know why Dhankhar has decided to resign on the day of, first day of the parliament session. I mean, if he was, the official, stand that he has taken is his health is not good enough and he wants to quit. So, that is a possibility because, he had a heart procedure in March. And in June, at a function, he fainted. That was at Nainital. So his health is a bit delicate. There's no doubt about that. But, it's not the whole story. I think there are other issues probably with the government. And so we need to, I think, wait for a few days for the whole, truth to come out.
Right. And needless to say, there is, of course, political bickering that is happening. But if you can explain to us what happens next in terms of the VP seat vacant now, procedurally, what is the process here on?
Well, the VP seat has to be filled up by another person. Because Dhankhar had 2 more years to go. So obviously, you cannot leave it vacant. I think the election has to happen in 60 days. So which means, the whole process has to be gone through. The ruling, UPA, NDA and also the UPA alliances will put up their own candidates and there has to be a proper election. But I feel this has been a bit out of character as far as BJP is concerned because someone of the seniority of Dhankhar wouldn't have done this without some kind of a provocation. Probably there has been some hint from the government that they were not happy with some of his statements because of late he has made some very critical remarks against the judiciary and it has not gone down well with the government.
Yes, so Mr. Upadhyay, important that you mention about the controversial statements that he had made in the past. But also, in your opinion, do you think this is going to trigger some more changes as the opposition has been speculating all this while?
Well, the changes so that we have to see that there has to be a new vice president. And the BJP has been looking for a new president for the party. And that process has been on for quite some time. And, we were expecting the announcement in the next few days because all the state level, appointments have already been made. And the national president was about to be, I think, announced. JP Nadda has resigned and his resignation was accepted more than a year ago, but he's continuing that post because there has been no replacement coming. So now the government has another headache and they have to fill up the vice president's post. And this is a very, very important post because he's not just vice president of the country. He acts as the chairperson of the Rajya Sabha, which is the upper house of parliament in India. So he controls the functioning of that, and it's a very tricky house because
Yes.
the government doesn't really have a good majority there. They depend on a lot of other allies to run the house, and that is where his role becomes very important. So they have to make the right kind of choice for the post of the vice president.
Yes, so Mr. Upadhyay, a point taken. Remains to be seen how things pan out from here and the deliberations, of course, that will follow of the NDA. Appreciate you joining us on the broadcast.
Thank you. Thank you.